What is an NFT, or non-fungible token? This is one of the things that a lot of people that are new to crypto and finance are asking themselves, as NFTs have become a major buzzword in the current crypto space. Defined simply, an NFT or non-fungible token is a cryptographic asset that is uniquely identifiable, that has metadata on a blockchain that allows you to distinguish it from other crypto assets. Unlike standard currencies, or even cryptocurrencies for that matter, the non-fungible component of NFTs makes it so that they cannot be exchanged for equivalent value. That means that one NFT might be worth $10, the other one might be worth $100, the other one might be worth $100,000. Who knows? But unlike traditional currencies like this $100 Canadian bill here, this $100 bill is worth $100. And if I had two, which I don't, but if I did, I would have $200 because they're fungible. But NFTs don't have that fungibility. They're not identical. So one NFT could be worth a tremendous amount of value and the other one could be worth pretty much nothing. If you're anything like the average person, you probably get blown away by the sheer value of a lot of these NFTs and what they sell for, as well illustrated beside me here. It can be insane to think that hundreds of thousands of dollars are being spent on digital artwork, but hey, that's what is attracting a lot of people into this new and emerging space. NFTs don't have to be just digital art, digital collectibles, and digital cards. As I made an argument in this video I'll link up above, which I think is super interesting. Essentially, NFTs are kind of being underutilized because they can be utilized in things like property ownership. Utilizing the blockchain and the immutability of the blockchain, someone could actually essentially protect their land ownership, their real estate ownership using NFTs. And therefore, they can then protect themselves from someone, say, trying to acquire their land illegally because the NFT protects their ownership rights, which is visibly verifiable by consensus on a blockchain. So I think that we're underutilizing NFTs a little bit. So right now, they're being known for the artwork, for the trading cards, but in the future, NFTs can rapidly evolve. And we're hoping that they do because we're talking about a technology that can have tremendous implications on the future. I'd like to take a moment to show you guys some of the utilization of NFTs that are kind of really interesting. Now, this one here is NBA Topshot. NBA Topshot is based on the Flow blockchain, and what it essentially is an NFT platform that is officially licensed by the NBA. And what you're doing is you're basically buying packs with moments which are essentially NBA highlights in them, and you get these moments and you can resell them, you can collect them, you can do whatever you want, but it's randomized which ones you get and they all come with different rarities. So essentially, let's take a look at this one by Jalen Green, which is kind of on the website here. So essentially, it is a common moment, so there are 4,000 of them, and this particular moment is 2,392 of the 4,000. This is Jalen Green. It tells the score, it shows the actual clip of what's happening, and generally speaking, this is what you get when you pull someone else, right? This is a legendary moment, right? So maybe it was a much more impactful play. It's 42 of only 49. So there's only 49 of these NFTs available. And this particular one is 42. And down below here, what you're seeing is a live feed of different sales that are happening. So people are making transactions for different NFTs. So someone bought, this one for $14, Josh Green for $1, Zach Levine for $6. And it all depends on the rarity, right? You're seeing a lot of commons being sold less than a minute ago. So you're seeing this transactional property where people are buying lots of different NFTs. They're selling them from one another. So they pull them from these packs, and then they can either collect them or we can resell them. So this is an example of an officially licensed NBA NFT, but it doesn't just stop there. Similar to NBA Topshot is NFL All Day, and similar because they're made by the same company, Dapper Labs, and it's officially licensed by the NFL. But essentially, the reason why I wanted to show you this here is because they do a really good job of breaking down how the rarity works. So essentially, you open a pack and you get a set amount of moments, whether they be 3 to 5 moments in a given pack. Now, moments are set up into rarity tiers, and this is very common with NFTs, where we have this artificial scarcity. Now, this is something that I think a lot of people kind of have issue with, and that's a discussion for another day, but NFTs are often minted with a specific type of scarcity. So let's take a look at this, for example. So you have common NFTs or common moments, and there are, millions of them. And they represent 92% of all moments being minted or put on the blockchain. So those can sell for a certain amount. This Tom Brady one, where he threw a record amount of completions, is worth about $10,000. That's a lot. And then you have rare moments, which have lower mint counts. So again, the common moments will be minted from, between 6 to 10,000 of them. And then you have rare moments, which are 500 to 1,200. And essentially, they represent only 8% of all moments, and they tend to sell for more, in this case, $20,000. And then you have the legendary moments, which have counts of 59 or less. They're less than a percentage of all moments, and this Aaron Rodgers sold for $65,000. So the artificial scarcity creates a situation where each individual kind of increase of rarity is more valuable, and people seek those with higher costs, with basically they're willing to pay more money for those moments. Again, the artificial scarcity component is a discussion for another day, but this is how a lot of NFTs are working, especially when you're working with kind of like these blind packs where you open packs and you don't know what you're going to get, and it's like a less than 1% chance that you pull a legendary or you get a rare for 8% of the time. And so it's one of those things where people can kind of feel ripped off because, you open a pack, you spend $50 on it, and you get a whole bunch of comments that are worth $1, and you spent $50, and you're like, well, I just wasted $47. Or you spend $50 and you pull an Aaron Rodgers that you sell for $65. Is it gambling? I don't know. You tell me. But NFTs are in a really interesting spot, and and kind of like Dapper Labs is doing a really interesting thing. I think the sports collectible thing's interesting, and that's why I wanted to bring it up because we've all collected hockey cards and baseball cards and stuff like that, and NFTs are showing an evolution of that, and it's worthy to kind of put on your radar because it's just a really interesting implementation of NFTs. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video helped you learn the fundamentals of what an NFT is. If you'd like to learn more, I think you should check out this next playlist, which is basically a video dictionary of all valuable terms in crypto and finance. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.